I think we should be live. Let me check the volumes. Spotify might be a tad high. Sparta. Sure, captions. I did say Sparta. I said Spotify, but maybe it was mumbled. Mumbled number 5. Okay, since I'm not painting yet, I can hide the palette cam. It bugs me a little bit that the slideshow is isolated. Let's do some live changes to the layout. Alrighty-o. Let's go. As you can see, the camera is back alive. Despite its early departure at the end of last week. Let me just reorient the light because there's some darkness at the end of the page, which is left side. Oopsie daisy. Oh, also, I forgot to do one thing. Just bear with me. In the meantime, I'll do the usual pleasantries. I hope you are all well. Second draw. Okay, I think we have a better level for Spotify. Crikey. Of course, password incorrect. I'm going to go back to this after we get to ads. Remind me later. Thank you very much. Right, this is okay. I need to go back to this. I'm just trying to get another camera, since when I ink, my hand and pen are directly on top of the lines. So I'm trying to have an alternative view, more from the right hand side, so I can use it for my edits. Video capture device, 4K. only downside is this is now huge. And I didn't think this through because the backing, let's call it board, is reflective. As you can see here, is reflective. So the other camera from the other angle is picking up the reflection of the light. Something is acting up. Oh well, let it do its thing. All the updates +1. Let me grab my reference. Oh. I will be somewhat close to the initial reference that you have on the right hand side. I might do some changes to the objects, either where they are or what they look like, etc. Definitely want to have the brushes pouch on the left hand side. I'll rough it out. There's the straps. And the flaps. The sides, one on the top, so I have enough space to portray everything. Then I can have on the same side of the brushes the roll of paper, which I did practice in my object study. And the lines will be faint, very faint at the moment. So you need to bear with me while I work up the draft. I might add the pens. I might have done this either too close or too big. Because I could use this arc on the left hand side to add 3 or 4 pens. Then the paper here, or I could do upside down pens here. Pen 1, pen 2, pen 3. Love is on the line. I could add the bottle, which I believe is ink. Here. Confused. Might need to do some variation on the angle. Sorry, my voice is a little broken. And this is a different playlist than the other day, so you will not have the full Footloose soundtrack. This is just a playlist that I put together for our road trip. It has a mixed bag of things. And then on this side, it'll be more alchemical, witchcrafty ingredients, potiony side. This is more the artistic side. This is the potiony side. I need to think if I want to include the pestle and mortar, because last time it didn't go very well with all the curves. I'm gonna start with the ones that I do like, which are the bottles slash vials, glass thingy bobs. Never. Will be vial 1, vial 2. These are too big. They're not vials, they're 2-litre bottles. Also, the ink bottle on the left-hand side is too big. It's out of proportion with how big her hands are, etc. I hope you can see something. Oh, hi JD! I don't know why I didn't get the ping. Thank you for the hypes and for the love and for the luck. And I adore her. Okay. Jump it. I'm gonna add some bits and bobs, smaller bits and bobs. We'll have the group of stones. Stone 1, stone 2. Four. They're barely visible, I know, on stream. Apologize. Pencil, light pencil on white is not the friendliest to capture. Could move the plant, this up here in the reference. I could move it down here and do the pestle and mortar if I decide to add it in the corner. So plant here. So like plant here. I might need to reverse it, to be honest. I might need to point downwards with the leaves. Work it all the time. These are the groups of leaves that you barely can see at the moment. It's a bit straight on. Don't quite like the angle. I believe it. Jump into the line. Shake, 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 Senora, shake it all the time. Senora. In the reference, the vials are as big as her forearm, pretty much, or as long as the forearm, I should say. Don't get caught in the details. This is vial number 1. Oh, hi Earth, how you doing? Welcome back. Glad to see you. I hope you're well. I'm doing okay, thank you. That's nice. Oh, hi, Mr. Vince Goddard. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. It's definitely appreciated. You made the time to join my stream 3 times in a row. That's very kind of you. You could have been anywhere on the internet and you decided to spend time here. So I'm really appreciative. I hope you're well. And hopefully you're not working today. Not very worked up today. Hoping I can draw soon though. Still have burnout. Oh, sorry to hear you haven't managed to regain your strength and your energy. Anyways, you're doing great, Maria. Very nice online. Oh, thank you. I was so scared yesterday, especially when I got to her hands and her face. I was, if I missed any, let's call it pixel or any millimeter, this is doomed. But it seemed to have worked out at the end. But thank you for the support. It's appreciated. What? Hands are always doing its best to make it hard. Yes, they try extra hard to, what's the saying? Throw a span in the works, something like that. Am I gonna angle this? I have two very similarly sized objects next to each other. I make it more elongated and more angled. I don't even know what this is. It could be a pouch of some sort. It has gems on it, so it'll be even more challenge-wise. And of course, the usual bots never cease to amuse us. Smart detection. Deny. Good job, Maria. Yep, thank you. To the danger. Yeah, this was the danger zone. The outer part, it is less a danger zone. Thank you, soundtrack. Apart from the mortar, the pestle and mortar. That would be tricky indeed. 4 circular gems. A losange. I don't know what the term for this is. And then 4 teardrops. Okay. What should I make peak? I could do the same as in the reference. So a palette up here. Told you the playlist was gonna be a mixed bag of stuff. Best song right now. Yeah. I read it when the song was already over, but I get you. I had made need a study for a compass, or the thingy bob, like the sphere that she uses as a compass. But I don't know, one, if I should add it, two, where. I'm tempted to add the, hopefully I'm not spoiling anything. Spoiling. Well, I'm not I'm not talking about spoilers. But there's like a creature that comes out in episode 3. I don't know if I should add it or not. Probably not. It's gonna be too distracting. Might do a separate fan art for that. Hope it's not getting too crowded. I have two big, 1, 2, 3. All objects are pretty big, are all on the bigger side. And the manga was smaller, if I remember correctly. You mean the creature? They made it look good. I think I lost the reference, sorry. I just talked about 3 different things and then read your message. Sorry if I make you repeat. Oh, the creature, yeah. Funny looking one, indeed. Seems cute though. Could be, I don't know, up here. Oh, no, maybe not. Let me keep it close. Honestly, I could replace the pestle and mortar with like circular for circular. I could go with a compass. I like how cute it is. Yes. But you are biased towards cute things. So I had very few doubts that you would have liked that creature, that character. Pondering what to do. Supermassive black hole. I do like that object. It's scary as hell to draw and paint, because it's a glass one, like a very round, spherical, precise glass object with metal endings. So it's pretty scary to add that this is a stone, so as long as it's grayish or brown grayish, it could be enough. Snow globes, yeah, it's very snow globe-like. So alive. I don't know if you can see it. Let me check also if I've only done it on the Twitch side. Let me hold on. Control Z. Let me do it on the YouTube side. References. Where are you? There's these objects over here, like close to her head. Well, you can't see my pointer, right? Because it would be too easy. But I'm talking about those 4 brown things. They look like chicken drumsticks to me. I know that they're not, but they make me very doubtful if adding them or not. Still thinking if I need to fill some gaps. I have one area here, but the plant will be irregular in shape, so I can extend the branch a little to break this emptiness. I want to leave some gap between her and the objects, so it's not a bad thing. Plus there will be a strap here for the leather brushes pouch. Words don't come easy to me. Different song. I could make it a corner of something here, like they've done at the bottom of the reference. I do already have a half object. I don't want to make it very precise, so as the drawing ends, that's the end of all my objects. It'll be a little boring. It's very nice, thanks. This is a sort of folder, keeping papers and such. Hey, Jeff. Sorry if that was loud. Most likely was. I could have some loose berries from this plant. And I could have some berries in one of the bottles of the vials. So it'll be kind of justified to fill with smaller bits and bobs. Born to hate jive, baby. Only issue is that as big as I made them, they will not fit in the bottle. Not many at least. And they're probably too big for the branch as well. Grapes, maybe cherries. Yeah. Like gooseberries. Those I think are pretty big. I can make it 2/3 of the size. Can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Everybody born to enjoy. Need to be careful because if I add this object and this object has blue crystals, I can't add blue crystals here as well. Because in my test, where is it? I lost my reference, my study. I've changed these rocks, these gems, crystals, you name them, but this salt, never know what they are, from green, like in the reference, I made them blue. But if I make them blue they will be too similar to the pouch on the right hand side, which you can't see with my finger, but it's like the rectangle at Coco's right. So either I change the color from this blue to a turquoise, aquamarine, so it's not mistaken for the same thing. It's tricky. I think I'll leave it as is. I won't add too many fillers because otherwise it will be too busy. Plus I have to draw all of them and ink all of them and color all of them. If I was come back in the next 6 hours, ban him for 24 hours, he needs to sleep. I kind of don't want to be the kind of the unfriendly host. It's only 4 AM. Oh gosh, you make me feel really guilty. Literally left call to say he'd go to sleep. Oh gosh. You're being naughty, Arith. Do you want to support his wicked lies? I don't, but I don't know what his intent is when he joins my chat. So I have very limited information of what he should be doing, how much is resting, etc. I was about to... Is the message on just waiting? You make me feeling really, really guilty. Hey, Verme Verminoso. Thank you for vibing. I think I can narrow down some of these drawings now that I've distributed the bits and bobs. Oh, thank you for the thank you for the redeem, Verme Verminoso. I do need to hydrate. It's just that I wasn't expecting the sound of the redeem. I hope it wasn't too loud on your end. Just let me know because it's a pretty new thing. I've just added a couple of redeems, but the kind of test redeems. I have very simple ones, one for stretching and one for hydration. But I want to add sound redeems. That will be kind of fitting what we're saying. I don't know what they do. Just testing buttons. Yeah, click the buttons. Nothing ever goes wrong by pushing buttons, right? Push the red button. Well, if it's like Monsters vs. Aliens, I don't know if you've seen the movie, like the animated movie. There's the two giant red buttons, one to order a Coke and the other one to launch nukes. And they're identical. I was like, oh, I don't remember which one is which. It's very funny, but at the same time, it's scarily realistic in a sense. I'm not saying that there are two buttons that are next to each other and very similar that do those two things, but push the big red button for cola, yeah. I do like that movie. And there are quotes from that movie. Please, I need one for Coca-Cola. Billions of them. Just one button that you push a billion times. And then you just explode for carbonation. But anyway, I was saying that quotes from that movie, I use them almost on a daily basis. Also, Arith, I know that you're appreciated and I value deeply, but if you need to go to sleep, please don't make me leverage my position of power. I do want you here, but I'm worried that you're not resting enough. I'm waiting to pass out. That's bad. You shouldn't be waiting to pass out. I am in that position that I can't fall asleep unless I'm completely knackered. And I don't want others to go through the same. So please do take care of your resting time as well. I need one button for pizzas. I need one here. Those will be very dangerous. Should be. Oh, crab. I forgot the second layer. I need detax. Oh, there. Thank you for the lurk. I don't know what's happening with Streamlabs because the lurk should give you, like, commands are not fully working for some reason. So let's see if that. Let me lurk on my own channel. Let's see if that works. And actually, let me use another command just to see if it does work now. See, it doesn't work anymore. But anyway, I do appreciate your lurk, Arith, and do take care of yourself. Hope you have a nice rest. She was taking a nap. It heard that someone needed a nap, so it decided, oh, I'll volunteer. Yeah, the commands are dead at the moment. And I just restarted Streamlabs as well. So something is not right. Let me do a super quick check. Where is it? Dashboard. Streamlabs dashboard is over here. Maybe I accidentally disabled them. No, commands should be active. Oh no, what the frog happened? CloudBot was deactivated. Oh, I need a frog. I need a frog. I used the frog. I need a frog. Triple frog. I think commands should be back. Yeah, now they work. It must have been me doing things. I hope it's not too hard on your ears, this playlist. Not afraid. I hope you can see okay. It's excessively curved. Not afraid to greatness. Well, this playlist is pretty much what would happen if you put me in charge of a playlist for a road trip. Just to keep everyone happy and everyone unhappy at the same time. In turns, at least. Oh, this is Shine Down. Yeah. I've seen them live. Really like the show. I think I forgot how to speak. Baby, don't now. You poison me in the well. 'Cause it's about to get heavy. It's about to be. It's in the next room. Oh, these angles. Rascals, like Bob Ross would say. The little rascals. You poisoning the well. Because it's about to be. Where is it? Just bear with me one sec, I lost the tab. Dun, 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 dun. It's about to be. I'll be right back. Just need to check something very quickly. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. It's across the sky. I think this vial is turning out a little smaller than the other one. Not the same, but they're not industrially made. So they can be carrying a more artisanal look. Slightly wobbly, not all down to the dot precise with sizes. I'm so glad I've inked her, like the character, because I'm going over this area so much. I should also put some paper or anything, because I might be adding, let's say, some resist to the paper. We'll find out later on. Hey, you're left-handed too! Welcome, Diver Guy. You're most welcome. Yeah, it can become quite a mess, and I've been smudging all my drawings in the past few streams, so you are right at home. I would imagine that this is something that riddles your existence as well. When I was in school, when I was little, I would say that was my Smurf hand, because it will turn blue all the time. So that was my Smurf hand. Thank you for the lurk, Vermino, so much appreciated. If you can hear me still, if you want to use the command, we can test it. Being a lefty can be hard sometimes, yeah. Or you start writing with the weirdest angle, just not to go over the wet ink. At least I used to do that. Another thing I did was write so small that I was able to write like a full line. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. That's very generous. Thank you. Anyway, I would write so small that I could write one whole line without, and by the time I was done, the ink was dry. I know, I'm a strange creature. But yeah, thank you for joining us. I don't know if you're familiar with the anime or the manga for Witch Hat, but regardless, it's just that I wanted to nerd about the anime a little. Computer, mouse, scissor, guitar throwing. Oh yes, all done left-handed. It makes me sympathize very, very hard. Which anime manga? Sorry, I had to step out for a sec. Oh no, no worries. I'm referring to Witch Hat Atelier, which is the anime this fan art is based on. And by the way, since you're new here, hi, I'm Maria. I'm a self-taught artist, and I just dabble in different styles, art mediums, and so on. So you can find anything and everything when you jump on stream. I also vary music, background music a lot. Destination unknown. I think we should be having ads on Twitch now. Let me see what YouTube is doing. I think YouTube is doing all right. I just don't know what is happening on the Twitch side because Streamlabs notification is wrong most of the time. Keep this feeling. Let me clean these lights up a little. I will be inking, so eventually they won't look as smudgy. But I want to make sure that I'm not making my life harder by leaving extra strays. Ooh, I like this song. Echo and the Bunnyman. Yeah. I'm very art driven and music driven. This is all crooked. What am I doing? I hope my head is not in the way. Through the thick and thin. I think the draft is throwing me off because these are somewhat aligned. Just this is not aligned with the cap. Today I'm trying to be disciplined and go from right to left, because yesterday it didn't go very well when I decided to start from the left side. Through the thick and thin, you gave yourself to me. Also, another fun fact is this is an A3. I pretty much never worked this big. So this is out of my comfort zone in many ways. I can show you what my usual size of sketchbooks is, if I have anyone lingering around. Otherwise, I'll show you later. What are those buggers? Oh, there we are. Did I pick up the only empty one? Yes, I did. Ah. Silly monkey. This is the size I work usually. So yeah, tiny. I have a fixation of filling pages and pages with pebbles when I don't have references, or I'm out and about on the bus or underground or whatever. Okay, the 3 bottles are done. I'm gonna do the filling. One thing that I like to do, and the reason why I stream, is that I want to share my process, the process in general, like showing what is behind the final pieces. Because there is a tendency to say, oh, that was so easy, so effortless, but there's no real understanding of all the mess ups, the swearing, the frustration, the attempts that are behind our pieces in general. And I do this just for myself, just to learn. I don't intend to sell any of them, not for the foreseeable at least. Oh, it's pretty faint still. I think if I lower the light, it's slightly better. Slightly too early. Let's say slightly. let me pretend that this is a container filled with the maybe dried version of these berries. Something on that line. So they're shriveled, they're smaller than the ones outside. Just so much back. They are very well behaved, these berries. They all line up. Oh crap, that was a little wide. My pencil lead is not as sharp as it should be at this scale. Let me grab my teeny tiny sharpener. This is the teeny tiny sharpener. You can see the size. As big as my fingernail. Sharp as a tack. Much better. Okay, so vial number 3, content. Should I make it something a little odd? What can I do? Something like ferrofluid. Something viscous. What? It's just a black blob if it's not activated. Systematic. Dramatic. I can open Crunchyroll, go through, or jump through the third episode. Well, maybe the second episode would be best. Just about quick hints of what I could be using. Just bear with me. Crazy lightning. Yeah, second episode I think will be the best one to use. But there's also, I should remember, there's also the version of the pen. There's just like a feather. Oh, the ink pen. Oh, this filled with the water. There are so many things that I wanted to capture.
着いた時から食べよう。お願いします。公園を私始めた新しい道具をここから
Lots of brushes.
私たちと同じ何度もあれを守るために用の丸窓をつな入れるんだ。二人一部屋なんそうあ鳥に出演して手くて触れないとなりし
Okay, let's leave it at that.
決まった力があればごめんなだけど思考や感情が書かれた瞬間にあそこで複製される、ね、最初のあとその靴と切りだから
Here's the pouch as well. Just give me 1 sec.
アガットから借りた靴。
So I think the audio from the episodes was coming through the stream. I've just been notified. Oh, leaves. Yeah, leaves could be an option. Okay. So many things to keep an ear on and an eye on. Okay, can do some leaves. There'll be teal, aqua. This on the brownish side. And this will be green for leaves. I won't listen to me. I'm going a little heavy with the graphite. Hope it doesn't bite me in the backside. I have also a Pringles shape leaf. It's twisting. No promotional content intended. Should be enough leaves. Okay, 3 bottles down. I'm gonna leave the pestle and mortar for last. He's a scary beast. Down outside night radio. Wild and free. Stones. Should be careful not to do the same mistakes that I've done in my test, because I made the wrapping too wide and it made it look like it was loose. We don't want that. Small town. A little cracked. I do love my skunk Nancy. I'm a huge fan of bass guitar. So my music often includes music with strong bass. Just about right. It's like it looks like a shark tooth. This has a too defined and too uniform contour. I'll be right. Back. Two down, minute to go. And of course I've done this before doing the external one, so either I'll rotate the board around to avoid smudging everything I've just finished. And of course I smudged this bottle because I've done the leaves after the bottle on the left side. It's almost a trademark at this point, this smudginess. And round around we go. Very uncomfortable. This is a long, let's call it board. It's a lid from IKEA. I upcycle and reuse in many different ways the most various things. I don't know which one is more dangerous. I should probably do it upside down so I don't touch any of the drawings I've done so far. I'm trying to do this guy because I'm not tackling the pestle mortar yet. I could do that even after I've done everything else and inked it. Like an afterthought. Oh no, the yawning is back. I have only 4 hours of sleep. So I'm a little down. Low on energy, let's say. I think you can see what I'm doing, even though there's a little reflection coming through. Pardon the choice. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. I would have made a mess with all this smudging, this friction action. It's so quiet on the Western Front. Doo-doo-doo. If these are more tear shape or oval. I think I like them more tear shaped. Also pear shaped. But pear shaped? I don't know. Doesn't sound right. We'll have to clean up a little bit around. I have the feeling that the playlist ran out of songs. Oh, this is Royal Blood, but I haven't added it yet. I think it went and added random stuff. There is one song that I like about, well, a couple of songs. Let me go fetch my other playlists. I think we're going with this next. Try to figure it out. Try to figure it out. Space and emoji. Oh, crab. Just be around. Just I'm trying to stay close to the source material for some objects, but others I'm gonna rework. I'm missing a bit. I'm going to focus mode a little, not commenting as much. But I'm following the reference pretty faithfully. if that is a word to use in this case. I think my brain went a little Italian for a second there. Fedelmente. I don't think that applies the same. I will need some cleanupping. Ouch, my neck is hurting. Just be kind. Okay, I'll just lock the rotation on my tablet so I don't have to go absolutely crazy by trying to. Also, my right angles are not right. Oopsie daisy. This is the risk of drawing at an angle compared to the perpendicular or the page. Oh well, I might fix it when I ink it. Mother of dragons. Some are inner, some are outer. Ouch, 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 ouch. Outside of this, there's the border that goes round. Gotta leave it this way, even though it doesn't quite match the shapes of the original. Actually, I can draw straight up now. I'm gonna go in order, right to left, blue palette, corner of the folder, then paper, bottle, brushes, pouch, and pens last. Let me see if things are still working. Looks like they are. I need to grab a sip of water. Just bear with me. I'll save you the squeaking, muting myself. It's looking good so far. Thank you, JD. That's very kind. Slightly off-center. But yeah, starting to come together. Oh, I forgot. I need the plant down here. But I might rotate the board and work on it separately. I'm going easy first. No crab. The violet. That's that. Not super sure about that thickness. These are supposed to be pages. Just need to remember to keep them whitish. Let's say this is her practice folder. So her wobbly spells and so on and so forth. I made it look like an orange slice. Less is more. That out. Understand. Let me also get rid of this palette that I don't need right now. So palette. I keep saying palette, but it's probably palette, and yeah, well, I will wait for someone to kick me out of the country. I'll use my own study as a reference for the paper because I like my version. Traveling back and forth from the other desk. This is the study that I was mentioning. I'll be back in a sec. Should we move it there? So this way. I keep the reference on the side of the camera. Just because I like so I'm throwing stuff around. Try not to go too far down, so don't occupy the place for the brushes pouch. Frog. I'll shorten it. Oh, sometimes. Next thing the loose end, right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, super happy with this hiccup in the pen. I wanted that coil back. Let me put this the right term. Or curve inwards. I need to rotate this guy around. Oh, just waiting. Is it time for the bottle? Oops, sorry if I tapped the mic. Unintended. But if I made it too convenient that the bottle is right in the corner, or too aligned, should I say, not convenient. Too big. Battery level on the phone, which is about to die. Glad I caught it. Also, I forgot to clip my microphone. Such a dummy. Oops, should have muted before I clipped it. But it's too late now. Sorry for being extra quiet and then very loud in such a short span. This foot is about to come off. But it's so angled. Gee, mini crickets. Namasan. Did I perhaps made it exactly the same angle? Every time I say perhaps, I get reminded of the quote from Young Frankenstein. Some warm milk, perhaps. Don't know if any of you has watched it. I love that movie. This is the one with the bumps. Then we have the height for the arches. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I hope you can. I know it's a bit small. Let me increase the, oh, no, oh, crikey. I'll just change the temperature of the light. I was meant to change the intensity. Bah. This thing called brain. Hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Take a walk on the wild side. It's not centered for shrimp. Hustle there. Hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Leave the space for the strap. And then up here. I have the feeling I won't be able to finish this drawing and inking today because my eyes are already hurting a little.
Change that beat up. Here we go.
Getting up to do another one bites the dust. Portions are not the same as I had. I think I can keep it. There's no written rule. I forgot to do the little nubbins. Did I say something about base? Well, this is pretty much my base heavy playlist. Which I can share the link of on Twitch and ITA and on YouTube. There we go. The curve at the end It's not the same radius. I was working on the nubbins. I don't know how familiar you are with Italian food, but there's a savory treat from Sicily called arancina, or arancina rather, the correct Sicilian way of saying that. It has this same shape. It's like pointy, bit rounded, plump on the sides. I think I'm getting hungry. Oops. I should have eaten before streaming. I still have the brushes leather pouch, the 3 pens, question mark on the number, I guess 3. And then the plant branch in this corner, plus we still have this bad boy, which is the pestle and mortar, which I am not sure I'm gonna add, because the attempt that I made, the inking went a little south. You can see double lining, triple lining, wasn't super accurate. It's all wobbly, too curved. I'm still on edge about that one. Let me see how long I've been streaming, because I'm feeling rather tired. 2 hours and a half. I could take a longer break and stream before doing this, because this will take me a while. The leather pouch has several elements which are not in the study, but I can make the reference bigger. You can see it's the one on the left side. There's a bit going on. There's the straps, the leather strips and bits and bobs, so it's not the quickest to draw. And also the pens are quite convoluted in shapes. These are in my study as well, and even those took me a while to get right. Like something, oops. Just end up with something that I was happy with. I know there's just 2, but even those were not the quickest to get done. I might stream again tomorrow instead of pushing myself past my limit. Oops, sorry, I tapped the mic. I am still very, very noob. So I end up doing things that I should be avoiding with all my might. Anyway, I think I will probably call it, because I don't have enough energy to pull off drawing all these 3 plus the pouch and the branch. I hope you enjoyed so far. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, there is a reason why I want to end stream, because I feel like I'm about to just drop like a mature pear from the tree. There we go. This is done. I think I'm going to leave it as is. Let's zoom out for an overview type of framing. Covered a bit. Not too discontent about what I've done. Let me try not to do the same crap that I've done yesterday, which made the camera stop responding. I kind of would want to finish listening to this Rush song because I like it a lot. I like pretty technical music. Anyway, thank you everyone for all the new follows, the lurks, the messages. Oh, you've been looking. Hi, Sketchy Tracks. Love the line work. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. I am not sure about pretty much anything that I'm doing. Like I'm working on A3 size, not my size, too big. Manga style, which I've done very little of so far. Pencil first, then ink, which is nerve-wracking. I'd rather do all ink from the first go. And the previous still life drawing. Oh, the studies. Yeah, these are. I'm quite happy with how these turned out. Apart from this guy, as you can see, this is not my favorite. The fact that it's like a 3/4 of a concave thing and it should be round. And it's like, there's so many things going on and nothing quite on point. But yeah, thank you for appreciating and for supporting. It's very valuable. I'm sorry that I've been yapping randomly throughout the stream. I hope I wasn't too annoying. Anyway, thank you for the message as well. It does help knowing that there's someone on the other side, but even the lurks are helpful to the channel. So thank you everyone, even if you're not writing, you're just behind the lurking curtain, which is almost a tongue twister. You are appreciated and valued. So please do come back. I hope you do. And if not, I have appreciated up to now. So don't worry. Don't feel forced to come back. But yeah, I hope you take care of yourselves. Take care of your resting times. Don't push yourselves past the limits. And I'm trying to follow my own preachings. And yeah, I hope you also take care of the ones around you and you're kind to those you don't even know. And yeah, if we're lucky, I could be streaming tomorrow as well, so I can finish the drawing parts of this one, ink all the surrounding objects. I'll put a question mark on the watercolor side, on the coloring side, because that will be a challenge on its own. But yeah, thank you so much so far. And I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you are in the world. Sending you lots of love. I think commands are working again, so I can do hug chat. Let's see if it works. Yay, it does work. Thanks again and bye for now. Ciao.